Welcome to this in-depth exploration of unemployment, a critical concept in macroeconomics. Unemployment is more than just a statistic, it represents a fundamental challenge to economic stability and societal well-being. Our discussion today will delve into its various forms, underlying causes, and the policy implications for fostering a robust economy. Unemployment is defined as the state where individuals are actively seeking employment but are unable to find suitable work. This condition applies to those within the labor force who are willing and able to work at prevailing wage rates. It is a crucial indicator of an economy's overall health and performance. The level of unemployment reflects the efficiency with which an economy allocates its human resources. High unemployment signals a significant underutilization of productive capacity, leading to lost output and reduced economic growth. It also profoundly impacts the overall well-being of a nation, affecting individuals, families, and communities. Understanding the various factors contributing to unemployment is vital for policymakers. This knowledge enables them to design and implement effective strategies to mitigate its adverse effects. The ultimate goal is to foster sustainable economic growth and promote social stability within a nation. To effectively address unemployment, economists categorize it into several distinct types, each with unique causes and characteristics. These classifications help in diagnosing the nature of the problem and formulating appropriate policy responses. We will examine cyclical, structural, and frictional unemployment in detail. Cyclical unemployment is directly linked to the fluctuations of the business cycle. It arises during economic downturns or recessions when there is a general decrease in the aggregate demand for goods and services. As demand falls, businesses experience reduced sales and profitability. In response to lower demand, firms often reduce their production levels. This reduction in output frequently leads to businesses laying off workers to cut costs and align their workforce with current production needs. Consequently, cyclical unemployment rises significantly during these periods. Conversely, as the economy recovers and expands, aggregate demand increases, prompting businesses to boost production and rehire workers. This causes cyclical unemployment to fall during economic expansions. It is often the most visible and concerning type of unemployment due to its widespread impact and association with broader economic malaise. Structural unemployment occurs when there is a fundamental mismatch between the skills possessed by the workforce and the skills demanded by employers. This type of unemployment is not temporary but rather a persistent issue reflecting deeper changes in the economy. It can arise from several significant factors. Technological advancements are a primary cause, as new technologies can render existing skills obsolete or create demand for entirely new ones. Shifts in industry composition, such as the decline of manufacturing and the rise of the service sector, also contribute significantly. The geographical relocation of jobs, where industries move to different regions or countries, further exacerbates structural unemployment in affected areas. A classic example is the automation of manufacturing processes, which can lead to job losses for workers whose tasks are now performed by machines. Addressing structural unemployment requires long-term strategic investments. These include robust education systems and comprehensive training and retraining programs. The objective is to equip workers with the necessary skills to thrive in evolving job markets. Frictional unemployment is a natural and often temporary phenomenon within any dynamic economy. It occurs as workers transition between jobs, searching for new opportunities that better suit their skills, preferences, or career goals. This type of unemployment also includes individuals entering the labor force for the first time, such as recent graduates. Frictional unemployment is generally considered relatively benign and even healthy for an economy. It reflects a dynamic and adaptable labor market where individuals have the freedom to seek better employment matches. This process allows for a more efficient allocation of labor resources over time. However, excessive frictional unemployment can indicate inefficiencies in the job matching process or in the dissemination of job market information. If it takes too long for workers to find new jobs, or if information about available positions is scarce, frictional unemployment can become a more significant concern. Policies aimed at improving job search efficiency can help reduce its duration. Beyond the primary classifications, several other macroeconomic factors significantly influence the level and persistence of unemployment. These factors often interact with cyclical, structural, and frictional elements, creating a complex landscape for policymakers. Understanding these additional contributors is essential for a holistic view of unemployment. Wage rigidity refers to the phenomenon where nominal wages fail to adjust quickly to changes in the supply and demand for labor. This inflexibility can prevent wages from falling to a market-clearing level, leading to a surplus of labor, which manifests as unemployment. Several institutional and economic factors contribute to wage rigidity. Minimum wage laws, for instance, set a legal floor for hourly wages, which can price some low-skilled workers out of the market if their productivity does not justify the mandated wage. Union contracts often negotiate wages and benefits that are fixed for several years, making them unresponsive to short-term economic fluctuations. Efficiency wages, where firms pay above-market wages to boost worker productivity, morale, and reduce turnover, can also contribute to rigidity. While beneficial for individual firms, this practice can create unemployment by reducing the number of jobs available at the higher wage. Government policies play a dual role in the context of unemployment, both providing a safety net and potentially influencing job search incentives. Unemployment benefits are a prime example, offering financial support to individuals who have lost their jobs. These benefits provide a crucial safety net, helping to stabilize household incomes during periods of joblessness. However, the design and generosity of unemployment benefits can also have unintended consequences. Some economists argue that overly generous or long-lasting benefits can disincentivize job searching. If the financial support is substantial relative to potential earnings from new employment, it might prolong the duration of unemployment for some individuals. Balancing the need for a safety net with maintaining incentives for re-employment is a constant challenge for policymakers. Globalization, characterized by increased international trade and competition, also significantly impacts domestic labor markets and unemployment levels. As economies become more interconnected, domestic industries face greater competition from foreign producers. This can lead to shifts in production and employment patterns. Increased competition can result in job losses in certain sectors that are unable to compete effectively with lower-cost foreign alternatives. For example, manufacturing jobs in developed countries have often been displaced by production moving to countries with lower labor costs. This phenomenon contributes significantly to structural unemployment, as workers in declining industries may lack the skills required by growing sectors. While globalization offers benefits like lower consumer prices and new export opportunities, its disruptive effects on specific labor markets must be acknowledged and addressed. Understanding the interplay of all these factors, cyclical, structural, frictional unemployment, wage rigidity, government policies, and globalization, is crucial for effective policymaking. A comprehensive approach is necessary to address the multifaceted nature of unemployment. The goal is to design effective strategies that mitigate unemployment, promote economic stability, and ensure a thriving workforce. Policymakers employ a range of tools, often categorized into fiscal, monetary, and labor market policies. Fiscal policies involve government spending and taxation. During recessions, expansionary fiscal policies, such as increased government spending on infrastructure or tax cuts, can boost aggregate demand and reduce cyclical unemployment. Conversely, contractionary fiscal policies might be used to cool an overheating economy. Monetary policies are managed by central banks and primarily involve controlling interest rates and the money supply. Lowering interest rates can stimulate investment and consumption, thereby increasing aggregate demand and reducing cyclical unemployment. However, monetary policy is less effective in addressing structural or frictional unemployment. Labor market reforms are essential for tackling structural and frictional unemployment. These reforms can include measures to improve job matching services, reduce barriers to labor mobility, and streamline hiring and firing regulations. The aim is to make the labor market more flexible and responsive to economic changes. Finally, sustained investments in education and training are paramount for long-term solutions to structural unemployment. These investments ensure that the workforce possesses the skills demanded by evolving industries. Programs for retraining displaced workers and fostering lifelong learning are critical components of a proactive strategy to maintain a skilled and adaptable labor force. By combining these various policy levers, governments can work towards minimizing unemployment and maximizing economic potential.